Join me for my subscribers to sales tea as we talk about today creators, YouTubers, and how 90% will fail at lead generation on this platform. Let me paint the picture for you. There are approximately or over 100 million creators in the world, right? And less than 10% or 10 million-ish have 1,000 subscribers plus. So if you have a channel with over 1,000 subscribers, way to go, because you are in the top 10%. But this also means, if you take a look at that statistic, that the top 10%, so over 90% of YouTube creators will not be reaping the rewards of what lead generation can do for their YouTube channel. So in today's discussion, we're going to be talking about why YouTubers, this is specifically in context to YouTubers who have a business on the back end. So coaches, business experts, course creators, etc. Why they're failing so hard at lead generation. Let's break it down. And by the way, if you've been craving a topic about YouTube lead generation, go ahead and type in profit in the comments and let's get to it. Okay, so going back to today's tea topic, let's just get the first and easy way out of the picture right now, which is the fact that there's just no way for people to connect with you in the description. Some of you, your descriptions are not optimized at all, but a lot of you don't have a way at all for people to get in touch with you in the description. It might sound obvious, however, with one client that we helped once, this person is a online fitness educator and has fitness clients. It was really strange because he had, at the time we started working with him, he had a channel of 5,000 subscribers and he was still doing cold DMs and messaging to get clients on LinkedIn. I'm like, wait a minute, why are you using your channel to generate leads? So we had to nip that in the bud real quick. Once we directed him to put the funnel into the description and actually point people and say hey, grab a whatever. In this case, it was a strategy call, hey, book a discovery call with me. Voila, this client of ours got a $4,200 sale or client into his ecosystem with YouTube. Okay, so a lot of you right now, it's as simple as putting a link in your description, the link to your strategy calls, your calendar, and putting it towards the top. All right, I always copy and paste the title and put it in the first line of the description, right? That is for SEO purposes, specifically for Google SEO purposes. And then right below that is our number one thing that we want to drive traffic to at the moment. So for this video, in this specific case, we want to drive traffic to our opt-in, our lead magnet. So by the way, real quick, just wanted to say, if you have been struggling from either burnout, inconsistency, a stagnant channel, or struggling to get leads to your YouTube channel for your business, I want you to check out my free subscribers to sales blueprint. You can check it out, first link in the description or right here. And what you're going to discover is how you can really catapult your productivity, streamline your workflows and content creation systems, finally get consistent, and understand the health of your YouTube traffic and why it is or is not generating as many leads as you had hoped. It talks about my signature workflows and routines and how also the right YouTube team can really catapult your success. So go ahead and download that for free and check out all the amazing resources. That's marissaromero.com/blueprint. A lot of you are going to go download it, okay? And this is a way that you generate leads over and over every day, evergreen to your list. All right, so that's the first thing I want to talk about is the description. Talk about it more, point to it, shout it out like it's your homie, right? The next thing is being a perfectionist. If you struggle with getting a piece of content out because you're so fixated on the editing, that is a problem. I made a video recently all about why editing is slowing you down. I'll leave that link up here as well and in the resources in the description. But YouTube editing, hands down, is probably one of the reasons why you're getting slowed down. Unfortunately, we've had clients, right, who've paid a good amount of money to work with us, right? Because working with us one-on-one is not cheap. And so this person never, unfortunately launched their channel because they were so fixated on the editing, right? Their first 2 videos that were supposed to be published on the channel, this person had like 10, I'm not kidding, somewhere along the lines of like 10 different revisions for this editing. And they kept asking, like, is this going to generate leads? Is this going to generate leads? I'm like, you have this so twisted and backwards. I'm like, you're guaranteed to not generate leads if you don't have videos on your channel. Okay. The B-roll, the lower thirds, the sidebars, all these fancy effects, the sound effects, which I can't stand, by the way. I don't like sound effects in editing. I think they should all go away. All of those things do not matter to generating leads. They don't. I mean, okay, let me bring this back. Once you have established your workflow, you have the budget to outsource your YouTube editing operations. Yeah, it's great to level up your production and your editing, but it's so not necessary. I've been my biggest fan, like I'm the biggest fan of channels right now that don't have any editing. Okay, all my top 5 channels that I'm watching right now have 0 editing. When I do come across channels that have too much editing, it's hard for me to subscribe because what I experienced in that first video that I had with them was too many sound effects, was too many transitions and whooshes and this. And I'm like, man, I don't even want to watch. It's over editing. Okay, so I have point 2, stop with the perfectionism and editing. It does not matter to generating leads as much as you think. What you say, the value you give in your video, the way you handle objections, the way you present solutions to people's problems in your video is what's going to generate you leads. Okay, so the next thing is quitting. This is a huge reason why YouTubers fail at lead generation is because either they quit, which obviously is guaranteed, no results for you. Or if you are teetering with, going, you post on YouTube, then you take 2 months off, then you post, then you take 1 month off. That is a definite recipe for stunted growth and inconsistent leads. If you're doing that, you're looking at generating a handful of leads per month versus if you just stick with a posting frequency that works, maybe that's 5 videos a month. Great. You'll continue to generate exponentially more. And to give you a perspective of small YouTube channels, I mean, when my YouTube channel was a baby, when it had, between 500 and 800 subs, it was generating 5 to 10 leads on my list every day. That's a lot. I mean, what's 5 times 3? Was that 150 on the low end, and then on the high end, 10 times 3. So yeah, 90 between 50. Wait, I can't do math. You know what I'm trying to say. But it was a lot of leads that if you've ever tried paid ads before, getting these leads for paid ads is expensive. It is expensive. So that's the other reason. The next few is, this is a huge one, is creating content that you like and not your audience. This is a huge thing that I still see quite frequently is your YouTube channel is kind of like a Q&A. Your YouTube channel is kind of like a diary, right? It's not optimized for marketing strategy to attract the people to come to you, right? And this happens in a couple of ways. You have content that's not focused. You have intros that are very ranty, that don't get to the point. You have topics on the channel that have nothing to do with each other. I see this all the time where there's a consistent theme with the video titles, like the niche, right? And then all of a sudden there's just like this random, hey, we had this yard sale on Saturday. Look at this episode. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like you're killing your channel, and you're doing this perhaps to document and think like, oh, my friends will like this because it's on my YouTube channel. But I'm like, this is, shooting your brand in the foot, and that is not good for business. There are so many ways to incorporate your hobbies, your your life, your vlogs, your behind the scenes content within the channel pillars of your channel, right? So that, and those strategies, that's not the way to do it. So the next thing is branding is not a, oh yeah, your branding. Your YouTube branding matters so much. And this is why in our subscribers to sales ascend, I just grabbed my lip gloss. In our subscribers to sales ascend program, right? This is our high ticket coaching program where we help YouTube coaches, YouTube consultants, and agencies with YouTube channels who are struggling. The second to first thing we do is we redo the entire branding strategy. Why? Because it matters. It's important. Your banner, your thumbnails, it really helps with the identity. It helps you be instantly recognizable over time. And so it's the direct way to increase clicks to your videos. It's the only way to increase clicks, right? Is having a thumbnail that's clickable. Hey, real quick, I just wanted to interrupt and say, if you're a business owner, expert, coach, consultant, who's finally ready to power your next $100K to $1 million purely with organic YouTube traffic, I want you to listen up. My team and I have helped hundreds of clients generate multi-millions of dollars on this platform, gain millions of organic views, and scale their channels in peace without the burnout. What I'd like to introduce to you is our Subscribers to Sales Ascend program, which is a combination of not only done-for-you services, but personalized coaching. This is where my team and I take the wheel of your YouTube channel, install our growth and monetization system so you can finally break that next barrier on this YouTube platform. And not only that, we will help you place an internal YouTube team on to your channel. So that way all the editing and branding and all of the SEO and optimization is taken care of. So all you do is focus on filming in 2 hours per week or less. And that's it. If that sounds interesting, I'll leave a link in the description, or you can go to marissaromero.com/start. Okay, so this is, if you're looking at your channel like, yeah, either my branding is non-existent or it could definitely use a revamp, this is your sign to go revamp it. Or you could apply to work with us, book a strategy call, and we could redo it for you. All right, so, and again, what you say in your video matters. That's, summing it all up. I hinted to it, but it really does matter what you say. Again, if you're watching this video, you're not shouting out the lead magnets and the links in your description. And there's also a strategy of when and where to do it. Never in the beginning of a video talk about too much. I mean, a lot of people, here's what they do within the first 30 seconds to 60 seconds. They'll be like, hi, I'm so-and-so and on this channel. And by the way, I never talk about who I am. By the way, I'm Marissa Romero. I never mention my name anymore. I figured people know it because they see the name on my channel. But hi, I'm Marissa. They'll say things like, subscribe to my podcast. Be sure to check out the webinar coming up. Oh, and by the way, we have this quiz. And oh, join our free. It's like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Wait, stop. It's like call to action extravaganza in the beginning of the video. And it's just like, stop. It's not working. The sweet spot to say these calls to actions, and just 1 to 2 max, is about 30% into the video, right? 30 to 40%. So if you have a 12-minute video, you want to say these things around the 4-minute mark, okay? You also do not want to say calls to action at the very end of the video, because the end of the video is where you want to keep people there. I mean, here on your channel, you don't want them to go anywhere. You want to create the Netflix effect. Also now it's the YouTube effect, where the video that comes up right after this, after the advertisement, you want it to be yours. So you want people to keep watching your video and stay in your ecosystem, give you as much watch time as possible, because watch time is one of the direct metrics to subscriber gain. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful. And by the way, if you enjoyed this video, you don't want to go away. You want to stick around for the video that's coming up next right here. And I will see you on that next video. Just click right here. Click, click, click. Click. See ya.